You know, before Call of Duty, before Battlefield, before Brothers in Arms, there was Medal of Honor. The Medal of Honor series. So yeah, I know I already made a Medal of Honor video on my YouTube, but if you recall, 2 or 3 games were missing from that collection. And you know, this is what I do, this is my hobby. I collect, I display, and then I show it off, you know. So a couple things about the Medal of Honor series. It was developed by DreamWorks Interactive, currently now called Danger Close. All but one game takes place during World War II. All the games were published by Electronic Arts, EA Games, and the original 1999 game on PlayStation was created by none other himself, Steven Spielberg, the director of Saving Private Ryan. As a matter of fact, Steven Spielberg's intense opening battle from Saving Private Ryan is the first level of Medal of Honor Frontline. So what I'm going to do right now is talk about each of the games. These include only the PlayStation games. PlayStation 1, 2, 3, and the PSP. Now, there are some games that are exclusive only to PC, only to the Wii, only to the Game Boy Advance, and I will talk about those at the end. So okay, in 1999 we were introduced to Medal of Honor in Medal of Honor! You play as Lieutenant James Patterson, 7 missions, 24 levels. And then in 2000 we got Medal of Honor Underground. 7 missions, 24 levels, 12 different weapons, and a female player. You play as a female character. The only game where you play as a female character. Manon from this game is actually the kind of money penny for Lieutenant Patterson, the first game. And then in 2002, James Patterson returns in Medal of Honor Frontline. Then next, in 2003, release Medal of Honor Rising Sun. You play as Joseph Griffin during Pearl Harbor and the Japanese attacks. Because the first 2 levels, which has so much detail and so much things going on, this is actually my favorite game out of the series. And then in 2005-ish, we got Medal of Honor European Assault. Honestly, I don't like this game, but, you know, it's part of the Medal of Honor series, so whatever. And then in 2007, we got Medal of Honor Vanguard. I love the music in this game because it uses all the music from the previous games. This is also the first game to show up on the Wii. In this game, and Medal of Honor Airborne, you can do this thing where you can peek, you know, you can peek off the side of corners, and they can't shoot you unless they shoot you in the head, you know. But they took that feature away in later games, and I just hated that. I love that feature. I love the fact you can just peek over on the side. Let's talk about the PSP games. In 2006 came out Medal of Honor Heroes, and it's a sequel of Medal of Honor Heroes 2. Now, the thing about this is that there's a 32-person multiplayer. You can have a whole bunch of people with PSPs around you, and you can all play it at once. There's also, in this one, I loved it because there's a skirmish. Instant action. You just jump right into the map, and you start shooting. I just love that little feature. I wish they have it on all the games, where you just have like instant action. Just no objectives, just run around killing people. I just love that. Medal of Honor's premiere on the PlayStation 3 is Medal of Honor Airborne. This game was different from all the other ones. In fact, you jump out of a plane, and there's a huge map. You can land anywhere you want and do any of the objectives in any order you want. And I just love that feature. It's really different, but it's also really frustrating at the same time. But as a matter of fact, this is my second favorite, right behind Rising Sun. And then in 2010, they rebooted the series. Medal of Honor Limited Edition. Now, interesting thing about this, it comes with a copy of Medal of Honor Frontline, with better graphics and kind of updated gameplay. Now, unlike the previous games, this game took place in Afghanistan, in current day, in modern days, instead of World War II. The game itself is nothing impressive, but the story, when you get to the end, you just get all teared up because it kind of gives you a message saying, okay, you just experienced 2 days in Afghanistan, respect our soldiers, you know, give honor to our soldiers, because this is what they had to go through. So yeah, you play this game and, you know, it touches you right here, you know. You might also notice all the games come in twos. Now, there were 2 games for the PlayStation, 2 games for the PSP, and so far 2 games for the PS3. Now there are 4 games for the PlayStation 2, and you wonder why I'm splitting them in twos? Well, look at the logo for the first 2 Medal of Honors. Okay, you see the little box, you know, with all the things. Okay. Now, take a look at the second 2 that were released on PlayStation 2. See the difference in logos? That's why. That's why I'm splitting up in twos. Now, here we go. See the sides? These 2 look similar, and these 2 look similar. Okay? So their logos change. So the first 2 and the second 2. Okay? Now, what games did I not talk about? In 2000, on the PC, they released Medal of Honor Allied Assault. And they have 2 kind of like expansion packs with you play as different characters and new levels, new maps, Spearhead and Breakthrough. And then also on the PC is Medal of Honor Pacific Assault, which I don't know anything about. And the only other title that was not included in this video is Medal of Honor Infiltrator, special for the Game Boy Advance. Now these other titles have been ported onto other systems, you know, so we've mentioned every title so far. There was supposed to be a Medal of Honor Rising Sun 2, but it got cancelled for some mysterious reason. There was also another cancelled game called Medal of Honor Flight Commander. It was supposed to be a flight simulator, but they never got it off the ground. So, I think I've touched all of the titles in the Medal of Honor series. If I'm missing some, let me know. If I got my facts mixed up, my years mixed up somewhere, let me know. Guys, follow me on Twitter. Glad you watched this video. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.